privilege. Even the girl's own mind raced. Fixing this car wasn't just about proving herself. It was about survival, pride, and showing the world that skill and determination could outshine money and arrogance. Every second that passed felt heavier, the tension almost unbearable. As everyone waited for the moment, the Courand, the billionaire, would either bow to her skill or crush her hopes. That the engine growled, coughing and sputtering as if mocking her efforts, but the girl's hands never wavered. Sweat dripped from her forehead, mingling with the grime on her fingers. Yet she moved with a focus that silenced the murmurs around her. The billionaire had stepped closer now, his eyes narrowing, watching every twist of her wrench, every careful adjustment, as if the very idea of failure or success was unbearable. People in the crowd held their breath. Phones were raised, capturing every moment, yet no one dared speak. The tension was palpable, stretching tight between the car, the girl, and the man who had thrown down this impossible challenge. She could feel the weight of expectation, some rooting for her, some doubting her, and the billionaire, whose disbelief was slowly turning into irritation, waiting for her to falter. Nearby, the local mechanics exchanged nervous glances, realizing that what was unfolding was bigger than any of them had imagined. This wasn't just about a car anymore, it was about pride, skill, and defiance in the face of arrogance. The girl paused for a moment, listening to the engine's faint cough, her mind racing through every fix she had ever attempted. Every late night spent learning, every challenge overcome. The air felt electric, the world shrinking to just this moment. One final adjustment could either change everything or shatter her chances completely, and everyone knew it. The climax was coming, and no one could predict who would walk away victorious. Just as she reached for the final part of the engine, a loud hiss echoed from under the hood. Smoke began curling faster than before, and the car shuddered violently. The crowd gasped, some stepping back in fear, while the billionaire's confident smirk froze into a frown. "What did you do?" he barked, his voice sharp with panic. The girl's heart raced. This wasn't part of the plan. Something deep in the engine had been far worse than she expected, a hidden defect, almost like a trap left by the car's previous owner. Her hands moved faster now, scanning the tangle of wires and overheating components. Every second counted, and the pressure wasn't just from the billionaire, it was from everyone watching. Everyone who had underestimated her, everyone whose hopes were riding on this moment, from the sidelines. One of the mechanics whispered, "That car, it's not just broken, it's sabotaged." The revelation rippled through the crowd, adding another layer of tension. The billionaire's earlier amusement turned into visible panic. His fortune, his reputation, even his ego, seemed threatened in a way he had never imagined. The girl clenched her jaw, sweat and soot streaking her face, knowing this twist could either ruin her or give her the chance to prove herself beyond anyone's imagination. Every eye was fixed on her hands, every heartbeat synchronized with the engine's faltering growl. As the stakes soared higher than ever, the girl took a deep breath, her hands steady despite the smoke curling around her. She had traced the hidden fault, the sabotage meant to make failure inevitable. With a quick, precise adjustment, she reconnected the critical wiring, tightened the loose bolts, and reset the engine. The car shuddered once, then purred smoothly, as if awakening from a nightmare. The crowd erupted in cheers, some rushing forward in disbelief, while the billionaire stood frozen, his jaw slack, eyes wide. This is impossible," he stammered, his voice barely above a whisper. Every bit of arrogance, every ounce of laughter he had poured over the challenge, was gone. She had done what no one believed. Pasabala, poor black girl, underestimated and overlooked, had not only fixed the billionaire's impossible car, but had done it under pressure that would crush most seasoned mechanics. But just as the relief swept through the crowd, the girl noticed something strange in the glove compartment, a small envelope with her name on it, sealed with the billionaire, esa personal insignia. Opening it, she discovered a second challenge, far greater than fixing a car, one that hinted at a secret fortune, a hidden project, and an opportunity that could change her life forever. The billionaire finally broke into a smile, this time one of respect and awe. "You've exceeded even my expectations, and the real test is just beginning." The crowd held their breath, knowing this was only the start of a story none of them would ever forget. The crowd slowly began to disperse. Buzzing with excitement and admiration, the girl stepped back from the car, her hands still smudged with grease, but her face shone with pride. The billionaire approached her, extending a hand not in mockery, but in respect. "You didn't just fix the car," he said, his tone sincere. "You proved something far more valuable: talent, determination, and courage." Word of her achievements spread quickly, reaching local news and social media, turning her into an overnight inspiration. People talked not just about the billionaire's challenge, but about her skill and perseverance. A reminder that success doesn't always come from wealth or status, but from hard work and belief in oneself. The envelope she had discovered hinted at a future filled with even bigger opportunities, but she knew she didn't need them to validate her worth. She had already shown the world what she was capable of, and more importantly, she had proven it to herself. As the sun set, she walked away from the car, the crowd still murmuring behind her. The billionaire watched, a quiet smile on his face, knowing he had witnessed something extraordinary. In that moment, both lives had changed forever, and the lesson was clear: never underestimate someone who dares to try.